This is 10th class lesson, blood vessels and circulation. Okay. So for the first time in 1574, Italian doctor Fabrici first noticed valves in the veins in the leg. Okay. So, but he could not find out how this blood will flow in the veins. Okay. He did not pay that much attention there because the valves closing and opening of valves, he got some confusion. So in 1578, from 1578 to 1657, William Harvey came into the same research, and he is actually the student of this Fabrici, and he noticed that the veins were one way. Okay, they will open or close. They force the blood towards the heart in one way, only towards the heart, but not away from the heart. Okay, so the veins will not allow the blood to flow away from the heart. So always the blood will be flown towards the heart. Okay, this was discovered by William Harvey. So he one more thing he noticed, that the blood will not go only one time through the heart; it goes twice through the heart. So that's why he has given the name as double circulation. Actually, what is double circulation? Let us learn in detail now. Here double circulation, this will be seen in mammals, and single circulation we can see in the Pisces, that is fish. Okay, now the heart pumps blood to the arteries, and from arteries again through the veins it goes back to heart. Actually, this will happen in this double circulation. In brief, in one sentence we can say that heart pumps the blood to arteries, and from veins it again returns to heart. Okay, so this is double circulation. So how it happens, let us learn in detail now. Okay, first, the blood from right ventricle, it enters into arteries, because once the heart contracts, then the blood will be pushed into the ventricles. Okay, but it will not go back. Okay, so from right ventricle the blood enters into arteries, and from arteries it enters into lungs. Okay, so here from lungs again it returns to veins. So this will happen. From arteries it will go into the veins. How it will go? Through the lungs. Okay, so right ventricle pushes the blood into arteries, and from arteries it will enter into lungs, and here it returns to through the vein, returns to the veins first. Okay, from veins it will enter into left atrium in the heart. Already we have seen the internal part of heart. There we can see right atrium and left atrium. Okay, so here from right ventricle the blood enters into arteries, then to lungs, and from lungs it will come back to veins. Okay, from these veins it will enter into left atrium, and from left atrium to left ventricle. Okay, so here from this left ventricle, so all this will come under pulmonary circulation, because lungs are taking part here. Lungs play a very important role. That's why this is called as pulmonary circulation. Okay, so from this left ventricle again through arteries it enters into the rest of the body. It returns to veins. Okay, so left ventricle through arteries, rest of the body it will be pushed, and then from there it returns into through the veins. It returns to right atrium. Rest of the body, after that right ventricle here, no? So here right atrium. Then from right atrium it enters into right ventricle. Actually from right ventricle it started. This already we have seen. Okay, right ventricle it started, and again it goes back to right ventricle. So like this will be twice the blood flows through the heart. That's why it is called as double circulation. And all this this circulation is called as systemic circulation, and this is called as pulmonary circulation. So in double circulation we will see pulmonary circulation and systemic circulation. So actually here the first thing, from right ventricle the blood will be pushed, and again at the end from the right ventricle, it enters into the right ventricle. So from where it started to the same thing it goes. But in the meantime it goes once for lungs for purification, and also goes back to the heart through the veins, because the veins will collect the deoxygenated blood from all the body parts, and that will be sent to heart once again, and from there it enters into lungs for purification. So like this, like a cycle it will be going on. Okay, so again here this William Harvey got one doubt. Okay, if the blood will be consumed, whatever blood is supplied to the different parts, there if that will be consumed, then how the blood will be formed once again. Okay, so it is not possible. That's why he understood that in 1 hour actually heart pumps 3 times weight of the body. So in 1 hour heart pumps 3 times weight of the body, the person's weight. So to that 3 times quantity of blood will be circulated through the heart, but in 1 hour. Okay, but the blood, whatever will be circulated, will not be utilized by the body. That will be circulated. That's all. So the same blood will be circulated through the heart. That's why there is no problem of preparation of blood or consumption of blood. Okay, so the same blood will be circulated, but all the blood whatever is circulated will not be consumed by the body. Okay, so like that, this is the first time William Harvey noticed this. Then after that, Malpighi has come into scene after the death of William Harvey in 1628 to 1694. Okay, so his research has been done through this period, and then here he discovered that blood capillaries. Actually, here he observed that arteries and veins are there. William Harvey came to know that arteries and veins are there. The blood is circulated, no doubt. But how this is going, how these arteries and veins are connected? Okay, there he got the doubt. Then this Malpighi has clarified the doubt. How that will go is from arteries to veins. These are associated with very small hair-like tubes. Okay, so for them, for those tubes, he has given the name as blood capillaries. Actually, they are very, very thin, like hair, because capillary means hair in Latin. Okay, so these are hair-like structures, and they are associated with both arteries and veins. So the blood, whatever is there in the arteries and veins, that will be supplied to the muscles and muscles of all the remaining body parts through these blood capillaries. Okay, this was discovered by Malpighi, but after the death of William Harvey. So these are blood capillaries. Okay.